So today I'm gonna make chocolate cake. I'm gonna first tell you all the ingredients, and also, this is a chocolate cake. So just keep noted that this is a chocolate cake. The ingredients are all-purpose flour, sugar, Hershey's cocoa powder. We got 2 eggs, oil, vanilla extract, and milk. And then also in the flour, to not use up too much space, we have some salt, baking powder, and baking soda. So, we're gonna mix in the dry ingredients first. So we're gonna start off with the flour and everything else in there. Then the sugar. It's a lot of sugar, by the way. And we actually got this whole idea from the Hershey's cocoa powder, because on the back it shows you the recipes for everything, and it also shows you the frosting. So, I'm gonna pour in the cocoa powder. Now we're gonna mix that together first. And you wanna do this, you wanna mix it pretty nicely, but it doesn't matter if you don't get all the specks, because we're gonna go in with the wet ingredients as well. So next we're gonna do the wet ingredients, which are the 2 eggs. So I'm gonna crack them. I might just show you just cracking one because So now I am going to do these. So I'm gonna do the oil, I'm gonna do the vanilla extract, and the milk. First I'm gonna start off with the vanilla extract because that's the easiest to put in. So I'm just gonna pour that in. Now I'm gonna add the oil after you. Okay. Last comes the milk, which actually we have the most of. Alright. Now I'm going to use an egg beater to beat everything together. So I'll see you when that's done. So now I'm just gonna show you a little bit of beating the eggs. I'm almost done, and I've done this for 2 minutes, so I think it's time to turn it off. So now I'm gonna get this out of the way because I'm done. All right, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. So next you're gonna add 1 cup boiling water. I didn't show that, but I put it in. Then you're gonna mix really, really good until it's this color. It's okay if it's really thin because it will get really thin. Don't worry if you think you did something wrong because you didn't. And yeah, so once you're done mixing, then you have to take 2 9-inch pans. This is what it'll look like. 2 9-inch pans. And you have to grease it. So you grease both of the pans, then you put flour on it and you kind of tap it on your table, and it might get a little messy because there's probably gonna be a lot of flour there, but you can just clean it up. And this is what it should look like when you're done. So, I'll see you when I'm gonna pour it in. So I just finished pouring the batter into the pans, and we're gonna put it in the oven. And the heat is going to be 350, and we're going to put it in the oven for 35 minutes. So I'll see you when we put it in the oven. So now I just finished putting it in the oven, and we're going to close it. Alright, I'll see you when it's done. So next we're going to do the frosting that's going to be on the cake. The ingredients are powdered sugar, milk, melted butter, that's 1 stick, and Hershey's cocoa powder. So first, we're gonna add the cocoa powder. Then, we're gonna add the melted butter. And then after that, we're going to gradually add the sugar. So we're gonna beat this and then gradually So just alternate, and then beat it. Put a little bit in at a time. And that's what we do. So that's that. So now we are going to add the powdered sugar and the milk. And we're going to alternate with each one. And then at last, we're going to add the vanilla extract. So our cakes just came out of the oven. This is what it looks like. We put one on a plate so it's easier to frost. And this is what your frosting should look like when it's done. All right. Yeah, your frosting. So you have to wait till it cools down. And you also have to cut this little dome on top. And also, if you don't wait for it to cool down, and if it's really hot and you try to put your frosting on it, the frosting will melt. And it'll come all off, and it'll look really bad and really weird. So you have to let it cool down to see if our cake is good. Yeah. And this is how you know if your cake is done. If you take a toothpick, put it, stick it inside the cake. And if there's nothing on the toothpick, that means it's done. It's all cakey inside. But if there's goo on or cake batter on it, it's not done. It's not done. So I'll see you when we frost it. So I'm just finishing up the second cake. And just remember, you do not have to do this perfectly. Professionals, when they're done frosting their cakes, since they use buttercream, or we could use buttercream, but since they're professionals and they have to show it or give it to somebody else, they put it in something called a blast chiller. It's kind of like a freezer, but the whole thing is a freezer. We can just put that on. We can just put all the frosting on, and it'll we can just eat it after that, because we don't have to show it to professionals or anything. It's just for fun. My favorite part of doing cakes is just frosting it, right? It's so much fun. If you have other kids over, other people over, they can have a lot of fun doing this. And our finished cake, don't worry, it didn't look this perfect. It was actually on this plate, a really, really dirty plate right here. It looks pretty neat here, but it was not that clean or neat. And that's probably because I didn't do all of that cake. So, yeah. But, you have your cautions when you're decorating cakes. When you're going around the edges, or if you're going on the top, don't frost one side too much, because if you do, that can go into the cake and the cake will actually flake off. It's really bad. And you can always just clean the edges, because right now it looks pretty bad, not gonna lie. But don't worry, it'll come out delicious and good. Doesn't matter how it looks. Yeah, people say don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge a cake by its look. Even if it looks bad or you think it looks bad, maybe other people will think it looks good. Other people will say it tastes good. It probably will anyway. But yeah. So if you're a kid, if you're my age, or if you're older than me, and if you're cooking and you think, oh, this looks so bad, keep trying. Just because it doesn't look good doesn't mean it tastes good, because it comes from your heart. And it's for people that you love or people that you want to give it to. Thank you for my mom. She's been helping me. That's the reason why this cake looks so good. She really helped clean everything, make everything. Thank you for my dad for encouraging me, for filming me. Yeah. So now I'm going to take the first bite of this cake. That is really good. People might think it's a little too sweet. I think honestly it's good. It's rich. It's nice in flavor. Anyway, thank you for watching. And, when you're baking, keep trying.